Hello and welcome to Alliance War Season 44, Episode 8. Well, we had our most disappointing war of the season against LVT. We did give up 11 deaths, and we do try to get less than 10 deaths each war, so going over 11 was really not ideal. However, it is coming a long way from where we were last season. But we did want to make amends today as we keep going in our quest to finish Masters. We are on track, but we still need a couple more wins to secure it up. We have 5 fights today against our opponent Slaw. So last season they did finish Masters, but currently they sit rank 2 in Platinum 1. So they weren't going to be as strong as GT40 or LVT, but they were still going to give us a run for our money, we thought. And our team today is our 6-star rank 5 Ascended Omega Red, our 6-star rank 5 Blade, and our 6-star rank 2 Ghost Rider. So obviously we're bringing Ghost Rider to give Blade the Spirit of Justice synergy. That will give Blade danger sense against all villain champions, and we are using him for one villain, but it is a very important mini boss. And then Blade will also have the Decay attacker tactic, and he will absolutely need that resistance to damage over time as we will be taking a hazard shift fight. So starting Mastery, we are going to be starting with Suicides because our first 3 fights are Omega Red fights, and then afterwards we'll switch to more friendly masteries for Blade. So first fight here, we're starting on path 8. We're actually sharing this path with someone else. In fact, we're sharing both both section paths with someone, our alliance mate Eternity. And we've got a Kingpin here. Now this is a fight we do have a guidance boost on just to be extra safe. We got a bit unlucky there because he did shrug that first degen at 8 spores, which is like a 20% chance. But we did lock on with the second hit of the heavy. And so we don't have many spores at the moment. Without Sabertooth it is a bit slower, the build up, and he didn't really want to throw a special here. We finally threw it as soon as the degen expired, of course. But we still managed to keep 10 spores up on him. And then the fight was pretty much over from there. Only 30-second fight really. So that was the only section 1 fight. And then in section 2 we're on path 7 now. And we have this Korg here. Not really a great placement. I mean, it is okay actually, because he can, in fact, you'll see he does purify some of these fatigue debuffs. In fact, or one of them at least. He purifies that one. He had about a 40% chance to do that, or 50% chance. But we did get 10 spores up before he was able to purify any more. And we just want to keep those spores up above 10, so he's no chance of shrugging those fatigue debuffs when his rock shield's up. But we pretty much can finish the fight before that second rock shield comes on anyway. You can see it comes back on now, but he's literally already dead with 18 spores, the degen's on him, and that's it. So some nice warming up fights for Omega Red, and then, I mean, it was really a pretty simple war for Omega Red today, because we've got another Node 40 fight. I really don't understand the placement for Attumas and Korgs here, because Omega Red just obliterates them. I was actually supposed to have a guidance boost for this fight, just to be extra safe with Attuma, so we didn't have to heavy counter him, because you can see I actually missed that heavy counter there, and he hit us with a special 1. We lost a few spores, but I did nail the next heavy counter here. We got the heavy there and the degen, and so that guidance boost would have just eliminated that risk at all whatsoever. But we didn't really need it. Like, the fight was, even with a mistake like that bad, we only lost a tiny bit of health, and the fight is still only 30 seconds against Attuma there. So now we have Blade fights. I was actually I rushed into this fight because I had to rush it to clear someone, and I didn't change my mastery, so I still had Suicides on, as well as, you know, full health boosts and stuff, and skill power boosts. So that was a bit of a mistake. We lost more health than I wanted to, but we started with Power Start 1 because we want to have 3 debuffs on him at all times, so we're fully resistant to the hazard shift damage from Incinerate and Poison. As you can see, we're barely taking any poison damage now, and with that special 2 we're able to cycle with the skill power boosts, and he goes down really quickly since Galan is a dimensional being. And then here we have a rematch here with Mysterio on the Polka Dot Power mini boss. It's only a rank 1 this time. Last time we did fight a rank 2 against GT40, so it was easier matchup on paper. We were still going in with the same strategy and the same masteries, and essentially the same boosts, except last time I used a 200% skill boost. This time we're only using a 150 because even against rank 2, the 200s turned out to be overkill. So it would have definitely been overkill for a rank 1. So we're just going to be going with a 150. And we're obviously going to be turning off dexterity and parry. Turning off dexterity so there's no chance of him going unstoppable when our dexterity expires. And then we're turning off parry so that we can actually still bleed him, but without actually stunning him, because there is stunning reflection. And so if we do stun him, it would get reflected back onto us. And we do have an invulnerability boost on just to be safe, because he can be a bit of a weird champ with his AI sometimes. But we want to parry him as much as possible. But I mean, well, I say parry, but get some well-timed blocks in. We want to ideally bait the special one because we can ignore the reflection damage. I missed a parry there, so he did combo us through the invulnerability boost, but that's why we have it on, because of that silly AI sometimes. I messed up there through the special one because I forgot about polka dot power. I thought I'd just get a few hits in there to build my power up, but of course we only get power when he's bleeding, and when he has a damage over time debuff. Turned into a striker there, and I thought, yep, I'm at a special 2 now, but nope, I was about a millimeter below a special 2, so I threw another special 1 by accident, and he throws his special 1. That's fine, we can actually heal up through this, consume a bit of our power, and here I make sure I get to a special 2 before throwing it, to make sure that we end the fight properly, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, it was a very quick fight, definitely quicker than rank 2. And I'm pretty comfortable with that matchup now with Blade. So 5 solos today, no deaths, and that puts a record at 42 solos and 1 death for the season. And it looks like we hopefully are going to win this war, which will put us back on the winners list. So that's good. And thank you guys for watching this war, and hope you enjoyed. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.